The news of Microsoft migration rocked the Minecraft community just a few months back, and as they began to develop the new system, even more secrets were discovered, like a new moderation process and potential veteran capes for each year that you've played the game. But since then, a lot of info has been misconstrued, and silence on Mojang's end has had players confused and worried for months now. So, in today's episode of Minecraft Uncovered, we explore the remaining info about migration, moderation, and the new capes. So, I do want to make it clear that the majority of this video is going to be clearing up questions from my last two update videos. I tried to explain them the best I can, but I clearly didn't do too well based on the amount of comments I received, so I'll try to go into a lot more detail on some of the more confusing parts of the situation. But before we get into that, let me bring you up to speed. On October 21st of 2020, an abrupt announcement on Minecraft.net brought the news that Minecraft and Mojang accounts would soon be forcefully migrated to Microsoft accounts starting in early 2021, with extra security and a special cape as incentive. The process seemingly began on December 1st, with new info about the API being found within just hours, as well as a mysterious line of text hidden deep within the Minecraft website, displaying the potential for a veteran cape based on the age of your Minecraft account. Unfortunately, we haven't received any confirmation regarding the veteran cape. However, Mojang hasn't denied that the claims are true either. The most likely reasons for this are A, that the capes are coming and they were meant to be kept secret, B, the capes were planned at some point in the past but were cancelled for one reason or another, or C, they were never planned at all, and that text is just a very poor description of the migration capes that are confirmed. But they did confirm some more info on migration itself, sort of. Firstly, a few screenshots of migration launcher notifications started floating around just a week or two ago, and while it's clearly unfinished, this does seem to be official and at least a prototype of what the real message will look like. Then on January 29th, we got another update. I don't know who discovered it, but a link to a JSON document on Mojang's website began to circulate throughout various Discord servers, and it appeared to have the confirmed dates for migration. You can see that migration is supposed to start on April 12th of this year, and they'll start to force migration exactly 13 months later, in May of 2022, with migration coming to a close on July 5th of 2022. It's a lot later than we originally expected, both the start and end dates, but at least we actually know now instead of just theories when Mojang might potentially update us. But interestingly enough, within just 24 hours, they actually ended up censoring all the info from this link, with all the dates having been changed to January 1st of 2099. There are still plenty of screenshots, and you can use archive.org to confirm that the text is real. So I guess we were just too quick for Mojang this time around, and they weren't ready to release any dates yet. I'll leave a link in the description so you can check both the new and old versions of that post for yourself. But that's really about it for the updates we've received in the last few months. So let's move into the FAQ section of the video. So, as previously mentioned, there were a lot of questions, especially on the second video, and I want to answer them to the best of my ability. This isn't going to be super structured or anything, I'm just going to tackle as much as I can and hope you guys can understand what I'm trying to say. So, first question, is it too late to migrate for the cape? As you saw earlier in the video, migration hasn't even started, so no. You can start migrating in April, and you'll have from April 2021 to July 2022 to move your account. Moving on, when can we expect to get veteran capes and who qualifies? So a date hasn't been confirmed, and really the capes haven't even been confirmed. However, I think that they might be given out when migration starts in April. And everyone should qualify. Even if you make your account like 2 months from now, you can probably still get the 2021 cape if they make one. We don't know every year that we'll get a cape though, so we just have to hope for the best. Next, will you lose any of your other capes? For example, Optifine, Badline, Lunar, Labimod, and so on. The answer is no, you get to keep all these capes. If you enable your migration cape on the website, it will temporarily hide these other capes until you turn it off, but you'll never lose any of the capes permanently. Another big question I got is about the future of Anarchy servers. Networks like 2B2T are characterized by huge communities of hackers, tons of exploits, completely unregulated chat, and so on. So with the new moderation banning these practices, what will happen to the servers? Okay, so that's a bit more complicated than it sounds. First off, I want to make it very clear that this moderation is so far only for Bedrock Edition. As for Anarchy servers on Bedrock, I haven't heard of any of these servers getting shut down or anything like that, so the server itself is likely completely safe. I also haven't heard of anyone getting banned from multiplayer for hacking or exploiting on these servers that allow it, but I have heard of situations where players get banned for hate speech or other chat offenses, even when they aren't punished on the server itself. Now, if moderation ever does come to Minecraft PC, I imagine it'll be mostly the same, meaning that you can still hack and glitch to your heart's content on servers like 2B2T, but tone it down on the racism. Probably should be doing that anyways. I also saw a lot of confusion regarding what hate speech meant, and it's something that I was concerned about myself, which is why I mentioned that hate speech moderation would be a bit rocky. Some commenters were making jokes about phrases like get wrecked or idiot getting you banned, and while they weren't serious, a lot of people thought they were, so let me be very clear, saying stuff like that is fine. That's just casual trash talk, it's pretty tame, and Minecraft moderators aren't going to care about that. Hate speech is more characterized as racism, sexism, homophobia, xenophobia, and so on and so forth. I'm not sure what they'll do about reclaimed words, for example a black guy calling his friend the N-word, so I can only hope that they deal with this well and that Mojang can understand the nuances of these words in the English language, considering a large amount of their staff is from Sweden. But I've got confidence in them, a little bit at least. And lastly, there was a bit of confusion about the Cape Store code on the Mojang website, coming from both viewers and myself, but thanks to a few experienced developers in the comments, as well as some friends of mine, we have the most likely answer, which is that no, there won't be a store for players to buy capes. The files shown in that video are more likely for storing data about capes, for example, how many players have a certain cape equipped, or the specific capes that are available on a given account. New capes are coming, but in a very different way. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope this cleared up some of the confusion that I saw. Apologies if I sound like I'm actually dying. It's 7 AM on the same day you're watching this, so I woke up early to try to get everything done before 1 so I can get it uploaded ASAP. Before the video ends, I got legit like 100 requests for my texture pack just from the last update video alone. So for anyone that's interested, my pack is MCBYT version 3. I made it myself, being a mixture of original textures that I created in Photoshop and other textures that I sourced from various texture packs that I liked, mainly Shant v4. The showcase video and download link were posted on my channel just a few days ago, and anyone is free to try it out for themselves. I'll be updating the link as I continue to work on the pack, because I do plan for it to be 100% original eventually. And yeah, with that being said, that's the end of the video, so have a good one guys, peace.